Good morning. Jess would be correcting me here to good afternoon. It is almost 3 p.m. The sun just came out. Just fueled up here in Kelowna. We dropped off yesterday's load today morning. Their big forklift was broken, so it took a bit to get unloaded. They needed a couple of forklifts to lift it up, and then I had to pull forward to get out of it. So we're still a little delayed there, but went up north, loaded at Armstrong, and now I'm headed down to Greenwood. Just north end of Kelowna here. Petro Pass, and we'll see how the climb up Bigwhite is. It's been a mucky, dirty day. I just filled up the washer fluid as well. To this roundabout. Carmen's giving me silly directions. So I'll just drive the best road I know. I'm not sure if Garmin's making me take 97 or something, but it wants me to go back to Highway 97. Bouncy, bouncy over the center. So this is actually Rutland, not Kelowna per se. This is Rutland Road. It's a good shortcut to get down to Highway 33. And then we'll take 33 up to Bigwhite. Yeah, I'm sure it's trying to make me drive on Highway 97 all the way down to the Soyuz. We don't want to do that. Now they got some fresh snow over here overnight. It's made everything absolutely mucky and gross. I guess I should do a quick ad read, huh? Don't worry, I make them quick. This video is brought to you by the Sutherland Group. Now hiring Class 1 drivers, brokers, logging loaders, tire fitters, and everything in between. They've got opportunities all over Canada and in Washington. To apply, go to supco.ca and hit that career button. And make sure you let them know I sent you by using promo code QuanFan. And also put in my name as a reference when you're applying for the job. You'll get an extra $100 plus any referral bonuses I get, I will split with you. See? Quick and easy. There we go. Well, the Garmin says it's going to be 6 p.m. when I arrive at the customer. I told the customer around 5, so I hope Garmin is wrong. Man, we haven't seen sunlight for a bit here. Now, I was stopping there anyway, but I would advise you guys not to start walking until you know that truck's actually stopping. Just because they're hitting the brakes doesn't mean they'll stop in time. And pedestrian has the right of way if you don't jump out into the road like that. So I do have a little bit of a problem. Got to figure it out. Because we were going to go down to Idaho and deliver to that tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon. We wouldn't make it home in time for vacation. I got this run instead. But I already talked to the farmer and he's willing to unload me tonight. Like I said, I told him at 5. I'm probably going to get home tonight. How do I do tomorrow's video? I might just go for a drive in our pickup or something. And if I don't have time for that, then we'll just throw in an extra video that we've shot in the past. So Garmin's making me turn right over here while we turn left. So we got a load of bales in the back, a bunch of hay bales and a bunch of haylage bales. Hay bales are basically just naked hay bales. And the haylage, they're wrapped in the white wrap. Most people would call them silage bales, like I always did. But they are not actually silage bales. It's more like hay that has slightly fermented, so haylage. The Garmin, give it up. Time for a hard climb. Hard climb. We are max weight load on the back, but the drives are not max. Excuse me. So we are close to max on the drives. I wish there was more weight on the drives, but the whole trailer is just max full. So if there's a way of adding more weight to the front, I would have preferred it, but you can't. So hopefully we get over these passes before everything freezes up. Wondering if I have the hours to get home today. Greenwood's what, probably a little over 2 hours from home? So we get there at 5. Oh yeah, we should be able to get home. It takes them an hour to unload. 6. Even if it takes a little longer than an hour, even if it gets till 7, I'll still get home by 9 p.m. Now with a load like this of hay, you got to pull over every hour, hour and a half, especially at the beginning. At the start, you need to pull over. I pulled over after 10 minutes of driving and tightened everything down, and I tightened down again over here in Kelowna. We picked up load in Armstrong, a little north of Armstrong. If you don't get out and tighten the straps down, you will lose big hay bales going down the highway. So, hey, wait, where'd our sun go? We're making pretty decent time climbing here. Like we're down to 50 kilometers per hour. But I thought as heavy as we were, we'd be going slower. Down to 45. Down to 40. I was expecting closer to 20, but Garmin now says via arrival to Greenwood, 5 p.m. Man, I wish the speed limit was higher than 60 here. Could get some momentum for this hill, but no such luck. And the other thing with a load like this, I don't want to do any sharp corners. I want to take it easy around the corners. I don't need a lot of sideway force on these bales because they are hay on the bottom layer and then the wrapped haylage on the top layer, and everything's icy. They're actually very slippery, so those straps are holding that load in. Without those straps, that load's going all over the place. So I don't want to put any side force onto the straps. So that dump truck better be turning left over here at the Joe Ritchie Road. Or else I'm mad at him for being in that lane. I think you'd be signaling by now if you were turning off there. I don't see any signaling. There's the signaling. Pretty late on the signaling there, bud. My radio on. we're down to 30 kilometers per hour. Brake check over here. Coming down into Kelowna. They did a good job with that brake check of having a steep downhill, flat at the brake check, and then a steep downhill again. When you're doing the brake check, it's nice and flat. See a lot of construction up on the left-hand side on those hills. I got a feeling they're building roads. There's going to be some new developments coming in. Have some more housing up on the side of the mountain. All right. First big climb done. Now we got some small little climbs, but now we got good going until we get to Bigwhite. And that's another hard climb. Little hairpin here. A little slippery. Skier catches that slush in the center. All right, there's a bus behind us. probably a shuttle that goes up to Bigwhite. Oh no, that's from Ontario. They're tourists. It's probably a shuttle that got converted into a homemade RV. Honestly, that looks like a lot of fun. Imagine doing all this driving for fun for yourself, and driving any road you want. You guys could tell me where to go. If you guys want that, tell all your friends to subscribe and watch my videos. And if I can make more money off these YouTube videos, I would do exactly that. I don't know, full time, probably not full time, but part time. Maybe take off a month here and there, and then RV and travel. I still love trucking too, so I wouldn't want to bail out of trucking just like that. I didn't catch any of that. So I had somebody ask me, what was it, 2 weeks ago? Well, we've had the rear-facing cam here and there. I'll continue using that camera as often as weather is going to permit. Somebody asked me, or said that my trailer looks really long. It is 53 feet long. And a 53-foot trailer sure is tricky at getting around some corners. I'll tell you what, running a Super B, much easier than a 53-foot. Now you could say backing up is easier with this trailer, but not necessarily. If you get used to a Super B, you can back a Super B around a much tighter corner than this trailer. This trailer is in a tight area, very hard to back up. Like, I was getting pretty good on the Super B there. I ran that for 3 years. I could back that onto 45-degree corner driveways and stuff like that without a lot of problems. So once you get used to the Super B, I would say that the Super B is actually easier to back around a corner than this trailer. You do have to get used to that. Instinct is to always turn the exactly wrong way when you're backing up a trailer. Now, if you're a rookie driver, I almost suggest starting on Super B. Get used to it right away. Also, another thing I recommend for rookie drivers, buy an American Truck Sim and practice backing up single trailers and Super Bs. For your driver's test, it'll be a single trailer, but very likely if you work for Sutco or a lot of the companies here, you're running a Super B. So I was just thinking the next thing I want to buy to upgrade our videos and I think it would be a high-end laptop to make editing faster and easier with a better editing program. Having said that, that's probably still 2 years away or so, because the new camera and the case for it, the new microphones, that'll probably be, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 months to get paid off. Maybe longer, I don't know. And then we'll save up some money. So I'm guessing in about 2 years we can upgrade to a better laptop. If you guys want to help me out with that, hit that follow button down below, or the join button down below. And yes, even if you only choose the 99 cent option, if a whole bunch of you do 99 cents, it really starts adding up. And you get your name on the credits at the end. Almost to the Bigwhite climb here. We've got a lineup of vehicles behind us. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at least. They're going to be stuck behind me until we get almost to the top of Bigwhite. Not the actual, the pass, the Bigwhite pass here. Minus 2 degrees Celsius. I think I will probably turn the lockers on as we start climbing. Supposed to slow down to 90 here. Oh, there's our shuttle from Ontario. So far it still looks grippy. I'll wait to lock everything up. Power divider's on, so both axles are getting power. Looks decent here. It's cold, but the road I think is still wet. Trying to see at their tires if they're still spraying, and they're still spraying muck all over and into my windshield, so the roads are still wet. We've got at least 8 cars behind us now. Come on. Automatic had a brain fart. Every now and then the computer does something silly like that. Doesn't know what gear to shift into. 35 kilometers an hour. It is indeed a hard climb. All the trees have a nice fresh layer of snow on them up here as well. It's quite beautiful. I call this the boring highway. Basically 100 kilometers of nothingness. There's just a couple of small little towns, but you got no cell service, no radio. The boring highway. Okay, anyone gonna pass me here? Let's go. It's a fairly long passing lane. There we go. Got a taker now. I guess a bunch of these people will turn off to Bigwhite right here. One truck and trailer has just stayed behind me. I guess they're not in a rush. So technically we've just crossed the boundary from the Okanagan to the Kootenays. I would never think of this as the Kootenays already, but technically we've crossed the boundary. I wonder if there's enough memory card space to shoot another video. If I end this video here, make it a little shorter, and then just continue exactly from here and continue this video tomorrow. We'll see. Why don't we try it? End this video a little earlier. Well, it's not even that early. It's a decent length video, not like a super long one, but I think we'll do that. I'm just going to continue recording, and whatever we get will be tomorrow's video. So, yeah, there we go. That resolves our issue about me trying to figure out what video to give you guys tomorrow. Ha! Anyway, I'm going to bail out then. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate all your support. Tomorrow's video will literally just pick up right where we left off over here. In fact, good morning.